Samjia comment section.
Lost in the shadows, feeling so small. But I've got a fire, won't let myself fall. Every taken, every scar earned, lessons in pain.
And finals against, once again, a very powerful region, the Philippines, represented by Aurora Gaming.
So I will give support 100% for Alter Ego today, and I hope they will give a good performance and win the game, so become champions.
You are from football, and now you are in the world of esports. Could you share with us any observations that you had in terms of how similar you think esports and traditional sports are?
I think both of them is a little bit similar. So they have to they do discipline. Of course, they have to do discipline, a good strategy, a good mentality for the game. So and once again, I believe in both of them who play today. They already prepare everything. They already prepare how to be win today. And once again, I believe in both of them who play today. They already prepare everything. They already prepare how to be win today. So it's gonna be a good match today. Yep.
Now we're talking about both teams and not just Alter Ego, and you said you're pretty sure they've both prepared well enough for this. But if there's anything you could say to both of these teams, because the entire world will be watching this grand finals that we're about to witness, what can you say to both Alter Ego and Aurora Gaming?
Yeah, just for me, it's just give the good game today and try to show how to champion gonna play, you know. So everybody who watched the game today, like you know, they have to influence a good ways for today. Only that for me. Yes. Yeah.
Now for our last question before we let you go, any message to all the fans that are watching right now?
To all esports fans, you have to stay fair, stay united, stay, you know. I give a good example for another esports fans. So, because I think I have one word. Because esports is good, not just because of skill, but also because of the community. Yeah.
There you go, and there you have it. Such a nice way to wrap up this interview. Thank you so much, Dario Argoinata. I hope you're liking your new jersey. Could you give us one last pose before we let you go? Oh, okay. That might just be a buff for Alter Ego right there. But once again, thank you so much, and we're so excited to see you later on in the audience. That's been it for this interview, and we'll see you next time.
Honestly, thank you very much. It's nice to see support coming in from all over, because even the matches yesterday was like, what, almost 6 million people watching?
That's right.
No big deal. It's just, you know, the rest of the world is interested in what's going on. And I mean, Indonesia for a good reason. We're breaking boundaries here, whether it be football, whether it be people watching MLBB for the first time. It's hard not to get invested in a storyline like this.
Sports is sports.
Yeah.
I think they understand the competition, the discipline, the grind that you have to have in order for you to become the champions. And it's just so happy that there's some relation to that, because we also love watching sports, right? As esports.
Sure.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you do.
I love sweaty, you know. But yeah, we're kind of a big deal. But now let's check something else out here. Where we gotta talk about Alter Ego, and this is where I'm gonna bring Mirko in. Like, what is the biggest surprise that you've seen coming in from Alter Ego so far?
I think the biggest surprise is the fact that the players have been able to step into the draft, because they've been executing these drafts phenomenally. Again, when we take a look at the regular season, the track record of Alter Ego, it really just seems like a lot of times the draft is a step ahead of the players. The players aren't able to really step into these, like the Urus Jungle, for example, a very risky choice at game number 5. But the awareness is there already. Again, coming into MPL the DOC in 16, if you just look at the lineup of Alter Ego, you would expect them to be a champion contender. You'd expect them to be a team that maybe
gets into the playoffs barely and then gets knocked out on the first day. Realistically, but Coach Sepper and Styx has built this team from the ground up. They've taken components here and there from players who have failed before, players who are half-in, players who, again, never fully reached their potential, and it's developed them to a point where we saw them get 4-1 in the grand finals and now understand completely of what they need to do in every single draft they get.
Honestly, like, even Arfi, I mean, we give a shout out to the coaches saying like they taught him how to really utilize this Freya very, very well. It's to the point where, Trex, I don't know if you agree with this, but it does seem like Alter Ego is the trendsetter to actually start the meta here in the M7.
I think there's been a lot. I think SRG was also one of them with the Sword Gold. But right now, the Freya, yes. The thing is Aurora has recognized some of those picks. So can they continue to set the trend is the real question.
What's impressive is the way Alter Ego is playing. Reminds me of an old underdog and Dark Horse team. If you'll remember from way back in the history of the M series, when BTK first showed up, coming from the Americas, they're very aggressive. They never betrayed their own identity. And it's the fact that teams all around the world, especially from the big regions, disrespected the fact that, hey, look, they're a team from, over there, and they play this way. We can fight them. That's what impressed me the most about Alter Ego. Something about Alter Ego makes these big teams think, yeah, we can think, oh, we can't.
Yeah. Honestly, shout out to the Americas, right? Am I right? But yeah, we gotta talk about the last time that they met. Alter Ego, they kind of lost that one. So do you feel like they will make the same mistake of, let's just say, overcommitting?
Well, I mean, overcommitting is one thing, right? Because when we're talking about fight IQ during these moments, you have to think a little bit further ahead. Because you're generally, especially when you're down pre-10 minutes, the death timers are so short. You gotta be thinking, hey, when's the next time can I set up a Way of the Dragon, knowing he doesn't have Purify because of the last fight?
I think it's easy to say that Alter Ego will eventually overcommit once again or make those mistakes, but I think their matchup against SRG showed to us that no, they don't actually overcommit. They actually are so disciplined. Game 1 and Game 2 against SRG, they were so disciplined, they're so into it.
Yeah, and right now, again, like, this is gonna be a best of 7. It's gonna be a long match. So before we even go there, we actually have a special interview with Miyu Matamiyo. So let's check that out. Let's see who she's talking with.
Hello everyone, so today we are with a very special and cute guest here today. Hello Miyu Matamiyo, nice to meet you. Alright, so thank you so much for joining us here because I heard you'll be performing in a bit in the opening ceremony, right? Yeah, so but before anything, could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, my name is Miyu and I'm 12 years old and I'm from Indonesia and I like to dance hip-hop.
Alright, hip-hop. And you're 12 years old. That means you're very, very young, but I heard you've been dancing for a while now. Could you share with us how you started dancing?
Okay. So I started dancing when I was 7 years old. So it's been 5 years dancing, and the first class that I've been through is choreo class.
Oh, I see. So it's been a while. Now, what keeps you motivated to keep dancing? What's the reason behind you still continuing to dance?
Actually, the one who keeps me motivated to is actually myself. Like, I always keep myself motivated, and like watching other dancers, like other OGs, really inspired me to do better and better and better and keep going like every day. Yeah.
That's such a cute backstory. Alright, so we're so excited to see you in the future and how, or where else could we see you in the future, right? But now, let's talk about the ongoing tournament, the M7. Alright, so right now we're about to witness the grand finals between an Indonesian team, that's Alter Ego, going up against a team from the Philippines, which is Aurora Gaming. So could I just ask your thoughts and how you feel about this? Because that's an Indonesian team again going up against the Philippines.
I feel really excited for this year's competition because it's Indonesia and they're gonna be representing our country, and I just hope that their luck is by their side, and I hope they can win this competition.
I love how you said luck because it's Alter Ego that's heading into the grand finals. And maybe one last thing before we let you go, any message to the Indonesian fans watching right now?
I just hope you always support the Indonesian team and have fun watching.
Alright, and also have fun watching Miu Matamiu and her performance later on. We're so excited to see that. But thank you so much for joining us here. We won't take much of your time anymore. We'll let you prepare. So let's all witness what's about to happen here in the M7 Grand Finals.
Yo, I gotta say, she's amazing on the mic. She knows how to talk and everything. Regina was good too. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. In 5 years' time, one of us is gonna lose our jobs. Roll the dice now, boys. We got the next generation ready. Well, I mean, like, here's the thing. She also said luck, and again, that's a big branding for Alter Ego, which personally I actually do like. Mirko, do you feel like luck will be on their side for today?
No, they're a bad team, you know?
Yeah, they're just average at most.
Average team. They're not gonna win today, not at all. Alter Ego are always just lucky.
Do you think Aurora will be lucky here, Leo?
I think it would be best if they weren't, because they when they're under pressure, when everybody says, oh no, even if you get lucky, you're gonna lose because you're gonna choke. So I think they shouldn't. They should just play their minds out.
So would you rather be lucky or good?
I'd always want to be good.
I want to be lucky. What about you?
I think honestly, I'm feeling a little lucky today, right? Because based on what we've seen so far, the amount of influence that this team has already had tends to kind of lean into the luck more than it is to like, hey, you got great mechanical skill, let's fight. Next thing you know, why is my crystal breaking?
Yeah. So jumping into this one, let's all agree here. Freya Neomort should be a big contest. Dear God, please. Freya Mort, Liuya.
Mostly the Freya.
Mostly the Freya?
Like
Sure, Freya.
80% the Freya, 20% the Leomord you can kind of play with.
I don't know, I kind of feel like it's kind of annoying going up against Neo Jungle, no?
That's right. But also, if you ban the Freya or you take it away, it also opens up your golden options. This is what I literally said yesterday. If you ban the Freya, you can't pick Cloud. You can't pick anything else. So it's like, it just opens up more opportunities for you to get different heroes. But if you don't ban the Freya, you're supposed to get what? Baksha, Esmeralda, or whatever, right?
Yeah, so what about you, Trash? Because even looking at the numbers here, when it comes to the hero pool, AE is 5 more than Aurora, but both actually has quite a wide hero pool. 32 for Aurora and a 37 for Alter Ego. Do you think we're going to see more coming in from both teams?
I think there's definitely room for a couple more unique heroes to pop up. But the reality is he's not that far ahead with the difference of games. I think it was 18 to 27 games, something like that. So Aurora has already showed a very deep hero pool for the minimal amount of games that they've played this semester.
So the sample size has a pretty amount of games. So if I'm reading between the